These 4 people have joined hands against your soulmate tomorrow. They are coming to see your. My beloved child, listen very carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not something everyone is allowed to hear. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second you stay here is pulling you one step closer to the truth that has been hidden from you for far too long. Tomorrow, 4 people, yes, 4, have secretly joined hands against your soulmate. They think you don't know. They think your soulmate won't sense it. They think their plan will unfold exactly the way they want. But what they don't know is that fate has already shifted the moment you opened this message. Their intentions are not casual, their movements are not random, and their timing is not accidental. These 4 aren't just coming to see something. They are coming to observe, evaluate, and decide something about your life that they were never given permission to touch. Your soulmate has felt this disturbance, but they haven't told you yet, because they don't want to drain your peace. But deep inside, they are trembling, not out of fear, but out of the pressure of holding something alone that should have been shared with you. And the moment these 4 step into tomorrow, their real motive will begin to show. Amen. Blessing 111. Now hear this, because the universe won't repeat it twice. These 4 people are not strangers. One of them has been pretending to like your soulmate. Another has been acting neutral, but has been feeding information into a private conversation you still don't know about. The third one has personal insecurities connected to your soulmate, insecurities that grew into quiet jealousy, then slowly into obsession. And the fourth one is the most dangerous emotionally, because they are the one who is good at acting innocent while influencing the others like a puppeteer. Tomorrow, when they come to see, they are actually coming to judge your soulmate's stability, their decisions, their connections, and your connection with them. They want to shake something. They want to trigger something. They want to twist something. And the wild part? Your soulmate already sensed one of them dragging another into a hidden plan at 11:43 p.m. last night. Something in your soulmate's chest tightened, and they felt an unusual silence around them, as if the air itself was preparing for tomorrow's tension. They didn't tell you because they don't want you to panic. But they also don't know that destiny is about to flip the script on those four so hard that even they won't understand how everything slipped from their hands. Amen. Blessing 222. And here comes the part you must not blink through, because this is where the real revelation begins. These four people think they have power. They think they have influence. They think they have the ability to decide what happens between you and your soulmate. But what they don't realize is that your connection was never built on their approval. It wasn't built on their opinions. It wasn't built on their judgments. Your connection was built on something deeper, something that keeps pulling the two of you back to each other even when distance, silence, misunderstandings, or time try to break it. Tomorrow, when these four walk in, they will be expecting your soulmate to be vulnerable, unsure, or easily shaken. But instead, something will shock them. A confidence they never expected. A clarity they thought your soulmate didn't have. A loyalty they didn't think your soulmate could hold. They will come to evaluate, but they will end up exposed. They will come to test, but they will end up failing their own test. They will come thinking they are united, but by the time they leave, cracks will form among them. Secrets will leak. Tensions will rise. And your soulmate will walk away from tomorrow having more strength, more clarity, and more determination to protect you and the connection both of you share. My beloved child, don't move away from this moment, because what I'm about to reveal will make everything inside you go still for a second. Something huge is waiting for you, and the 4 people who have joined hands against your soulmate have no idea that the energy around tomorrow has already shifted. The universe has started rearranging events, aligning timings, and exposing intentions in ways none of them expected. Your soulmate, who has been silently holding the weight of this upcoming encounter, woke up today with an unusual heaviness in their chest. They kept checking their phone, rereading old conversations, pausing in between tasks, replaying how tomorrow might unfold. But the strange part? Every time they thought of you, the weight lifted. Every time your face flashed in their mind, the tension dissolved. It's as if your presence, your soul, became their shield without you even knowing it. And that is exactly why these 4 people united, because they see something in your connection that intimidates them, threatens their control, and challenges their hidden insecurities. They want to interrupt something powerful before it fully blooms. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen carefully now, because this is where the truth sharpens. Tomorrow, when those 4 step inside, their energy won't match their words. One will pretend to smile, they'll even act overly sweet, but internally their mind will be calculating every reaction your soulmate gives. Another will stay quiet, pretending not to care, but their eyes will observe everything with razor-sharp attention. The third person will try to dominate the conversation, throwing subtle jabs, trying to make your soulmate feel small or confused. And the fourth, that one is the real strategist. They will sit back, say the least, but influence the most. They have been the one communicating behind the scenes, keeping the group's intention focused, fueling the doubts, feeding the insecurities. They think tomorrow is their winning move. But they don't know the universe has already selected tomorrow as the day their mask slips. One of them will accidentally reveal information they were supposed to keep hidden. Another will contradict their own story. And the more they try to appear united, the more the tension between them will show. What they planned as an attack will turn into their exposure. Amen. Blessing 222. And here comes the twist you must not miss, because this is where your presence enters the story in a way they never planned for. Tomorrow, while they're testing, provoking, evaluating, and pretending, your soulmate will suddenly think of you. Not casually. Not lightly. But with a force that stops one of those four mid-sentence. Something in your soulmate's spirit will rise, confidence, clarity, certainty. They will respond with strength that even they didn't know was inside them. And those four? They will be shocked. One of them will panic internally. Another will feel threatened. The strategist will start losing control over the situation. And the one pretending to be extra sweet will suddenly become silent, realizing the plan isn't going their way. What they came to see won't be what they leave with. They won't leave with doubt, they will leave with fear. Fear of your soulmate's strength. Fear of losing the influence they once had. Fear of the connection they tried to break but couldn't. And when your soulmate walks away from tomorrow, they will have only one thought repeating inside them: I have to protect us. I have to protect what we share. I have to move closer to them now. Something huge is waiting for you. And you're about to feel its impact. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, pay attention now, because the energy around tomorrow has become even more intense than before. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is preparing to expose emotions, motives, and secrets that have been hiding behind silent eyes for far too long. Tonight, your soulmate is restless. They keep replaying moments, remembering faces, analyzing conversations they once ignored. Their intuition is whispering that tomorrow isn't just a normal day, it's a turning point. Those 4 people who joined hands against them are feeling an unexpected nervousness as well. One of them is pacing back and forth, doubting the plan. Another is rereading old chats, trying to make sure no detail slips. The third is pretending to be confident but is secretly overthinking every possible outcome. And the fourth, the quiet strategist, is sensing the shift but doesn't know where the disturbance is coming from. What they don't know is that your soulmate is spiritually being protected. A shield is forming around them, and tomorrow, that shield will block the intentions designed to weaken them. Amen. Blessing 111. Now take a deep breath, because here comes the part that connects directly to your destiny. Tomorrow, when those 4 arrive, the atmosphere will feel different, heavier, more revealing, almost as if truth itself is standing in the middle of the room. One of them will try to start the conversation casually, but their voice will crack at a point they didn't expect. Another will try to bring up an old issue, but your soulmate will respond with a calmness that throws them off balance. The third will attempt to manipulate emotions, using subtle language, but for the first time your soulmate won't fall for it. And the fourth, the supposed leader, will quietly observe, waiting for a moment to strike, waiting for your soulmate to slip, waiting for a sign of weakness. But what happens instead will shock all 4 of them. Your soulmate will speak from a place of clarity they have never shown before. Their words will hold weight. Their tone will hold strength. Their eyes will show determination. And suddenly, those 4 will realize something powerful. Your soulmate is no longer the person they could influence, push, confuse, or control. Amen. Blessing 222. And now comes the revelation you weren't supposed to miss, because tomorrow's encounter doesn't end with their failed attempt, it ends with your soulmate making a decision about you. As those 4 leave, they will feel unease, confusion, and silent fear, because they will sense your soulmate slipping out of their influence. They will notice a shift. Your soulmate is thinking about someone with intensity, someone with loyalty, someone they want to stand by, and that someone is you. Once the door closes behind those 4, your soulmate will sit in silence, processing everything. Their heart will race. Their mind will become clear. Their spirit will whisper your name. They will realize that the world around them is changing, and the only person they truly trust, the only person who genuinely aligns with them, is you. This moment will push them closer to you than ever before, and tomorrow will mark the beginning of a new direction, one where they protect you, choose you, and move toward you without hesitating. Something huge is waiting for you, and the story is only getting more intense. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, don't blink now, because this is the moment where everything sharpens, every hidden intention rises to the surface, and every masked emotion begins to slip into full view. Something huge is waiting for you, and the four people who united against your soulmate can already feel the inner disturbance. Tonight, one of them couldn't sleep. They kept waking up with a strange fear, like something is about to go wrong. Another person is already planning excuses in their mind, preparing for the possibility that tomorrow may not go as smoothly as they imagined. The third one keeps checking their phone, hoping someone else in the group will take the lead. And the fourth, the manipulator holding the strings, feels a tightening in their chest, a whisper saying, "You're about to lose control." What they don't know is that your soulmate's energy has already shifted. They have decided, silently but firmly, that tomorrow they will not be the version of themselves who bends, who tolerates, who stays silent for the sake of peace. They are stepping into a version of themselves that none of those four have ever seen. Amen. Blessing 111. Now listen closely, because this is where the universe begins its real work. The moment those four step into tomorrow, something will feel off. The room will be different. The air will be heavier. The atmosphere will carry a message their hearts can't ignore. Their plan isn't fully in their hands anymore. The first one will attempt to talk softly, trying to create a fake sense of warmth, but your soulmate will see straight through it. The second will ask unnecessary questions, hoping to trap your soulmate into a moment of uncertainty. The third will bring up something small, acting like it's no big deal, but it has a hidden intention behind it, to test your soulmate's reaction. And the fourth, the silent mastermind, will watch everything, waiting for the right moment to strike. But the real shock comes when your soulmate responds with calm precision, without fear, without confusion, without giving them the emotional reaction they came for. Your soulmate will speak with clarity that pierces through the room, leaving those four stunned, speechless, and unsure of what to say next. Amen. Blessing 222. Now the twist deepens, and this is the part the universe wants you to hear clearly. As their plan begins to crumble in front of them, these four will start to panic internally. The sweet one will turn silent. The quiet watcher will start fidgeting. The manipulator will try to shift the conversation in a new direction, but their words will feel shaky. And the emotional attacker may even try to guilt-trip your soulmate, but it won't work. Your soulmate will stand firm, not because they planned it, but because your energy, your connection, your name gave them strength. And then, something unexpected will happen. One of the four will say something they shouldn't have, an accidental slip, a line that reveals that they were talking behind your soulmate's back. Silence will fall. Eyes will widen. And in that moment, the masks will break. They will realize your soulmate is not someone they can corner. The universe will expose all four, not with chaos, but with truth. And when your soulmate walks away tomorrow, their heart will whisper only one thing: I need them. I need the person who truly stands with me. That person is you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, stay right here, because what I'm about to reveal is the part that those four people never wanted you, or your soulmate, to know. Something huge is waiting for you, and the energy around tomorrow has now crossed from tension into full divine intervention. Tonight, as the world quiets down, your soulmate is sitting with a storm inside their chest, replaying every moment, every conversation, every face connected to these four individuals. They can feel something approaching. A shift. A truth. A breaking point. Their intuition keeps whispering, tomorrow is the day everything changes. Meanwhile, those four people are experiencing their own silent fear. The one who acted bold until now suddenly feels uneasy. The overthinker is imagining the worst-case scenario. The quiet observer is afraid someone might slip up. And the manipulator, the one who united them all, is sensing that their grip is loosening. Their hearts know something they won't admit. Tomorrow, the power they thought they had will crumble. Amen. Blessing 111. Now hear this, because this is where the real twist begins. As tomorrow's meeting unfolds, the universe will place your soulmate in a position that none of those four expected. It won't be weakness, it will be dominance. It won't be confusion, it will be clarity. It won't be hesitation, it will be truth. When the first person tries to start a conversation with fake concern, your soulmate will calmly redirect the energy. When the second person tries to test them with tricky questions, your soulmate's responses will be sharp and precise. When the third tries to bring up emotional triggers, your soulmate will shut the attempt down with strength they never showed before. And the fourth, will be shocked to see that their usual quiet manipulations aren't landing. Every word they say will bounce back. Every attempt to twist will fall flat. Every hidden intention will be exposed through their own slipped expressions. Your soulmate won't have to argue, they will simply be the truth. And nothing exposes a lie faster than a person who stands in their truth without fear. Amen. Blessing 222. Now comes the part that connects directly to you, and you must absorb every word. As these four realize their plan isn't working, tension will rise among them. They will look at each other, silently blaming one another. One will lose their cool. Another will speak too quickly and reveal something they were supposed to hide. A third will suddenly fall quiet, realizing the situation is slipping out of control. And the mastermind will panic internally, because the future they wanted to shape is falling apart right in front of them. But then, something else happens. Your soulmate's face changes. Their energy shifts. Their heart remembers you. A wave of realization hits them. Why am I fighting alone, when the one who truly stands for me is out there waiting for me, connected to me, trusting me? That thought will give your soulmate a strength those four have never seen before. They will speak with certainty, with confidence, with finality. And in that moment, those four will understand something terrifying for them but wonderful for you. Your soulmate is moving out of their circle, and moving toward you. Their influence is gone. Their plan is ruined. Their power has dissolved. Tomorrow will end with your soulmate choosing loyalty over manipulation, truth over pressure, clarity over confusion, and choosing you over all the noise. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny is already on its way. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, stay exactly where you are, because what I am about to reveal will shake the very foundation of tomorrow. Something huge is waiting for you, and the four people who united against your soulmate are standing at the edge of their own downfall without even realizing it. Tonight, their energy is scattered. One of them keeps rechecking every detail of their plan, terrified they may have missed something. Another is whispering to someone privately, doubting whether they should even show up tomorrow. The third keeps switching between confidence and panic, replaying imaginary conversations, trying to predict how your soulmate will react. And the fourth, the one who stitched this entire plan together, is facing a strange silence inside their spirit. It feels like the universe itself is warning them, you are about to witness something you cannot control. Meanwhile, your soulmate is sitting in a quiet corner, staring at a wall, or a screen, or a doorway, lost in thoughts that all lead back to you. They are beginning to realize that the reason they feel so unshakable tonight is because your energy is standing beside them, shielding them, strengthening them, elevating them. The moment they feel fear, your soul sends reassurance. The moment they feel uncertainty, your presence sends clarity. And this inner support will be the exact force that flips everything tomorrow. Amen. Blessing 111. Now lean closer, because this is the part where tomorrow's event shifts from a confrontation into a revelation. When those four arrive, the universe will silence the room. A stillness will fall that none of them expected. And the very first second they speak, the truth will start exposing itself. The sweet one will smile too wide, it won't match their eyes. Your soulmate will notice. The overthinker will ask unnecessary questions, but their voice will shake when your soulmate answers calmly. Your soulmate's tone will surprise even themselves. The one who tries emotional manipulation will fail instantly, because your soulmate won't absorb the guilt this time. They will respond with maturity, with logic, with strength. And the quiet strategist, the mastermind, will suddenly realize something terrifying: your soulmate is no longer accessible. No longer influenceable. No longer under their emotional control. They will observe your soulmate's face, expecting confusion, but instead they'll see clarity. They'll expect hesitation, but instead they'll see confidence. They'll expect weakness, but instead they'll see someone who has spiritually outgrown them. And the scariest part for them? Your soulmate's energy will glow with a calmness they cannot explain. Because it's not coming from them. It's coming from you. Your soulmate will speak with a firmness that makes those four rethink everything they believed. The atmosphere will shift so dramatically that even they will feel like they're standing in the wrong place, at the wrong time, with the wrong intentions. Amen. Blessing 222. And now comes the most powerful twist, the part destiny has been waiting for you to hear. As their plan collapses in front of them, those four will try to regain control. One will raise their voice. Another will change the subject. The third will try to redirect emotions. And the mastermind will try to corner your soulmate into a pressured decision. But your soulmate will not bend. Their heart will pull your name forward with such force that their entire energy will transform. Their eyes will sharpen. Their voice will deepen. Their boundaries will rise like walls of iron. And in the middle of this collapse, your soulmate will say something so direct, so unexpected, so powerful, that it will silence the entire room. It will be a statement, a truth, a declaration that comes straight from the soul. And the moment it slips out, those four will know instantly that they have lost. Their influence is gone. Their alliance is broken. Their plan has dissolved. Your soulmate will walk away from tomorrow not just stronger, but awakened. They will realize that the only person who truly stands with them is you. The only soul that brings them clarity is you. The only energy that lifts them higher is you. And the moment tomorrow ends, your soulmate will make a silent promise, a vow within their heart, to move toward you, protect the connection, honor what you share, and never again allow outsiders to influence the bond that the universe itself has chosen. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny has already started unfolding the next chapter. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, breathe deeply now, because what I'm about to reveal is the moment the entire story tilts in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny has begun accelerating faster than those four people can handle. Tonight, their minds are restless, uneasy, haunted by the silent fear that tomorrow won't bend the way they imagined. One of them keeps checking the time, unable to settle their thoughts. Another is rehearsing lines in their head, hoping they won't be caught off guard. The third is overconfident on the outside but breaking from the inside. And the fourth, the mastermind, feels a pressure building in their chest, a pressure they can't explain, as if something bigger than all of them is standing in their path. Meanwhile, your soulmate feels a strange calmness tonight. A spiritual shield around them. A clarity they've never felt before. Their heart is beating with a quiet message: they will not win. I will not fall. I am not alone. And the truth is, they aren't. Their soul is pulling strength from you, unknowingly drawing courage from the bond that ties both of you together, a bond stronger than any manipulation those four could ever attempt. Amen. Blessing 111. Now listen closely, because this is where the universe exposes the truth they thought they hid perfectly. When tomorrow begins, your soulmate will wake up with a heightened intuition. They will notice small signs, an unusual silence, a sudden thought, a sudden clarity, that confirms everything you've been sensing. And when those four arrive, they will carry tension disguised as confidence. The first one will try to act normal, but their eyes will reveal discomfort. The second will try to dominate the conversation, but the universe will block their intention. The third will attempt emotional tricks, but their words will fall flat. And the fourth, the leader, will try to secretly control the room, but your soulmate's energy will overpower every attempt. Every move those four make will feel forced. Every word they say will sound rehearsed. Every question they ask will seem unnecessary. And the more they push, the more the truth inside your soulmate will rise. A truth that's been waiting to be spoken. A truth that has your name written all over it. The moment your soulmate answers their final question, those four will fall into silence, not because they succeeded, but because they failed to break the one thing they underestimated, your soulmate's strength. Amen. Blessing 222. Now let me reveal the moment that changes everything, the moment destiny has been preparing without you realizing it. Toward the end of tomorrow's encounter, something will slip, an accidental confession, a phrase, a detail one of the four shouldn't have spoken. It will expose their entire intention. Their unity will crack. Their expressions will shift. The manipulator will panic. The sweet one will freeze. The emotional attacker will lose composure. And the observer will suddenly step back, realizing they are on the wrong side. Your soulmate will not raise their voice. They won't need to. Their silence, their expression, their presence will speak louder than any argument. And in that moment, they will understand something they ignored for too long.